In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to integrate WhatsApp with Zapier. If you're looking to automate notifications, confirmations, or customer messages, connecting WhatsApp to Zapier is a powerful way to do it. We'll walk through the essential setup so your Zapier workflows can listen for activity from WhatsApp and hand it off to the rest of your tools. I'll focus on clarity and give you context at each point without piling on unnecessary steps. Start by opening Zapier and selecting Create Zap. A zap is simply an automated workflow that starts with a trigger and then runs actions. When you create a new one, you'll land on a clean canvas where you define what kicks things off. You may see a field to give the workflow a descriptive name. Using a clear name makes maintenance easier later. If you're working in a shared workspace, make sure you're in the right account before you begin, so your connections are stored in the correct place. Next, choose WhatsApp or a WhatsApp business API provider like Twilio as the trigger app. This is an important distinction. WhatsApp itself doesn't provide a direct consumer account connection for automation. Instead, most businesses use the WhatsApp Business API through providers. In Zapier, that typically appears as Twilio or another verified provider that supports WhatsApp messages. Selecting the provider as your trigger app tells Zapier where to listen for new events. Conceptually, the trigger is what causes your Zap to run, such as an incoming WhatsApp message to your business number. Even though the exact options you see can vary by provider, the idea is the same. Your Zap watches WhatsApp activity and prepares to pass that data to whatever comes next. Finally, connect your WhatsApp account or API. If you chose a provider like Twilio, you'll be prompted to authenticate with that provider so Zapier can access your WhatsApp-enabled number. During this connection, you may be asked for credentials such as an API key, token, or account SED. Enter those securely and keep them private. If your provider manages multiple numbers or messaging services, make sure you select the specific WhatsApp-enabled number you intend to use. Grant only the permissions required for this integration and confirm that your business account is approved to send the types of messages you plan to automate. It's a good practice to use a dedicated test number and adhere to WhatsApp's policies regarding user consent and message templates. That's it. The core connection is in place. You've opened Zapier and created a new workflow, selected WhatsApp or a compatible provider as the trigger app, and connected your WhatsApp account or API so your automations can listen for incoming events.